you give them a chance, they're going to do you dirty. They're going to do you dirty. I promise you.
That's T.
And that's the T.
She say I'm a sweeter man, but she say that she don't need a man. I say why don't we make an agreement then we can just while we're being friends. Girl, I know you wanna, you know I wanna.
Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, what's up girl, how you doing? It's your girl Jenna Coma and I'm here with my lovely friend Cassidy.
You feeling nasty.
You guys have seen Cassidy on my channel before. We did a truth or drink. So today we decided to do our makeup, but we also wanted to make it a little spicy and share our red flags. Share some red flags that we've maybe experienced, maybe seen from afar, you know, in friendships, relationships, anything. We're not gonna say what we're using in the video, but
I use a lot of products. Yeah,
so it's just like, just watch and enjoy. Let's get right into the video so that we're not wasting nobody's time. But before we do that, we're gonna have to do our brows off camera because it takes us both a long time. So we'll be right back.
A video for me later. Doing a heart swoop. Oh, blood clot! Disclaimer your body.
So disclaimer, these are our own opinions. These are our own thoughts. And if you don't agree with them,
that's okay.
That is okay.
We don't have to have the same opinion.
We don't have to have the same opinion. We're not trying to make you break up with your man. If you do, you do. But it's just, this is what
you tolerate is not what we're gonna tolerate.
Exactly.
That's just that. Like, we have our own standards in our relationships,
yeah,
especially with friends and people that we date.
Yeah. So let's get right back into the video. We got our brows done and we're about to get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Yeah. Get into it. Yeah. Cassie's gonna go first with her red flag.
So my first red flag is being a man. It's self-explanatory. Like, if you're a man, it's just like you're a walking red flag. You have no good qualities and you're just a bad person in general.
This one, don't mix with the man. She don't.
I don't fuck with it. Deplorable, repulsive, putrid. Say it with me, ladies. I love a good hood jam.
So my first red flag is when you're talking to someone, and this is when you're first talking to them, I guess, and you're like talking to them about their goals and aspirations, what they're doing, and they have no goals, no aspirations, and they don't got a job. That is a red flag and you need to run the fuck away, please, because I'm 21, she's 21.
Big 21, what the fuck is you talking about?
We're in our 20s. We don't have everything figured out, and I'm not trying to say you need to have everything figured out. You need to know what you're doing in 5 years, 10 years. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you know where you want to be and you're not doing anything with intention to be somewhere or do something that is not
gonna elevate you.
Yeah, like I can't be with someone or talk to someone that has no job and not in school, not doing a trade, not doing anything but just living off vibes. Like that.
I was gonna say, like, they're just okay with where they are.
Yeah, they're okay with where they are and they're just like, all right,
it is what it is. I don't really need to move up or move down.
And I've spoken to people, well, I didn't continue speaking to them, but I've spoken to people like that, and it's just like, if you're not even intentional with yourself, how are you gonna talk to me and be intentional with me? Like that don't make no sense to me.
If you're not trying to elevate yourself, how you gonna elevate with me in a relationship? A bad bitch.
Yeah, Vic, I barely get out.
You don't even gotta go to college, like trade school, doing something. Like you gotta be doing something.
There's always something you can do in this freaking world.
Something.
There's always something you can freaking do in this world.
I love a hood jam.
Okay. So my next red flag: people who say they're nonchalant. What the F are you talking about? Like, people shut up. People who be like, oh, I'm nonchalant. Okay, what am I supposed to do with that? Like
what does that mean?
Are you just telling me or setting up the precursor for you not
like
caring in the relationship.
Yeah, like, are you telling me how your behavior is gonna be?
Yeah, they're
like,
setting up the precursor to let you know, like, oh, when we're in this relationship, just know when you're feeling passionate and emotional about things, I'ma just sit back and look at you like, oh, you crazy.
That's a red flag.
That's a burning flag. The flag is on fire at this point.
Flag burnt up.
If you nonchalant, stay away from me. I'll tell you this right now, you're not gonna have a good time with me because I'm gonna be emotional, dramatic. I'm going to bring everything up and I'm going to talk. I'm gonna be very upset. Like, we can't do the nonchalant business. Like,
yeah, I need a communicator. I need a good communicator.
Definitely a good communicator. It's just like that goes a long freaking way, brother.
Like, you can be nonchalant over there, bye.
Be nonchalant by yourself,
bye.
Okay? Because over here, we have emotions. Over here, we talk. Over here, we cry. We don't do that whole nonchalant business. If you love me, say it.
I'm a crier.
If you hate me, say it. If you don't care, move out of my space. I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just talking. Let me apply pressure. Let me apply pressure. Apply pressure. Everyone always want to talk about apply pressure. No one applies no pressure. I'm just talking.
Nobody playing shit. My next red flag that you need to run away from, you talking to someone or you whatever, and when you on their social media and you see all their follows and likes, they follow and like everybody that looks nothing like you. And
red flag! Red flag, your bumper clot.
That is a huge red flag, and a lot of people see that and like kind of just like brush it off. Like,
it's okay.
It's okay. I'm different. A new girl to him. Like, I'm the first of this. I'm the first.
I'm just a different flavor that
like,
he's trying out.
You could be a whole dark skinned chocolate baddie, and all in his likes and follows is snow bunnies and light skins.
2A hair, white girls. Like,
it's like not okay to like judge people off what they follow and like, but at the same time, if that's all he's liking, and most of the time that's all he's liking,
has to be the truth.
You're a dark skinned chocolate girl. What makes you think he's still not fetishizing those people in his mind when he's talking to you, or wanting to talk to someone still that looks like that while he's talking to you? And it's a real silent killer red flag, because it's just like you don't want to really pay attention to it because it's like you're now in the picture and you want to feel like you're different. But girl, that same person that they're gonna be texting and cheating with behind your back is gonna be that same snow bunny that you saw on his Instagram earlier. I don't want to say like completely shut them out, but just test it out. See like if you're seeing any more red flags, because that could,
I feel like that's a big one. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Honestly, as a man, you shouldn't have social media. Firstly,
she feel like no man should have anything.
If you're gonna be on social media, you should only be on YouTube. I'm kidding. I feel like people are gonna take me serious, but
yeah, she's kidding, but not really.
I'm joking to an extent.
Yeah.
But seriously though, like, as a man, should not have social media.
That's another thing, an active ass nigga on social media, like,
big red flag. If they're active as fuck on social media, run, because they're a thought. They're a thought, bro.
They in everybody DM.
Everybody DM. If they on social media, yeah, we started. I mean, everybody DM.
Everybody
DM. Everybody getting a text back. Everybody,
especially if they do stuff for business on
Instagram,
they're gonna jack everything's about business.
I was texting her because of this offer and this deal that I wanted to make. Like, baby, you're not making no sale. You ain't made a sale in months. Like, shut up, loser. What were we talking about? We were saying something and then I got distracted.
People that don't look like you.
Yes, that's a big red flag in my opinion, because it's like you follow pages and you follow things in which you like. I'm not following certain things because I don't want to and I don't like that.
It makes me feel like if he's like going outside of his type, he's trying to experiment or something. Like,
yes, like you feel like the guinea pig. Like
I feel, yes,
oh,
exactly
I've never been with a black, like I never been with a white girl or a black girl before. Let me see how this girl gonna be. Let me see how she is. And it's like,
please no.
Literally, I'll tell you this right now, I'll be a nightmare. You won't enjoy it here. I was gonna say, Another red flag is having no car. What are you doing? How are you trying to link people with no car? How are you gonna take somebody out with no car? I promise you, I will not be driving us every place we go in. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you.
I feel like with me, it's like, I personally would never date. Well, I'm not gonna say never, but I personally won't look out and like date people without a car right now. I've done it before, but I feel like I've done it and it's like in the past type thing. Like, I don't want to do it again because it's like, it's inconvenient more than anything. And it's like,
we're grown.
It's also, yeah, it's a preference too.
If you're in the city, I can maybe understand it. I don't know if they're gonna know these type of areas, but like Corona, like in that area, Flushing,
yeah,
like
from
heavily
Queens,
congested areas.
If you're from Queens,
I understand it 100%, babe. Parking, I be trying to find parking out there. I be sick.
But how you living in Long Island and trying to tell me to come to you and link you all the time?
I'm not you're gonna hop on the LIR and take your ass over here. I'm not picking you up, babe. In 2022, you gotta have a car, and you don't have to have the biggest car, the best car. Like, it's really just
it's
like
not the type of car.
You just have to have a car. I can't do too much with people who don't have a car. It's like, I'm not gonna sit here and be chauffeur for one. Two, people be inconsiderate, don't offer no gas money. Let me tell you, these people don't offer no gas money because it's not their car, and then they be bare disrespectful in your car. They be mashing up the thing. Like,
and another red flag, if you have a car and they don't have a car and they keep asking you to drive your car, run.
Don't stick around to find out why. It's always the people with the audacity. Like, it's really that, like,
the utmost. A big red flag to me is someone that cannot take a hint. A lot of people have this person that been hitting them down for probably like over a year, trying to get with them, or like, it could be someone that you never responded to, and they're just, every time you post a story, they're sending heart eyes or something. And like, yeah, it's like,
after the third one of me not answering,
bro, after the 20th one, like, yikes. After the 30th one,
yikes.
You should get the hint, because it just shows me you don't got boundaries. How am I supposed to want to be with you and you don't have any boundaries? You see, I'm not liking any of your shit. I'm not watching none of your shit. I'm not doing anything to show you I'm interested, and you're continuing to try and get my attention. And I feel like, yeah, it's like, okay, this person is consistent and determined, but at the same time, it's like yeah, you're not showing me any type of, like, it's a bad trait, I feel like, to have.
If you see the person is not responding to you, you take the hint and be like, oh, maybe they're not interested.
Exactly.
Okay, let me move on to somebody else who is interested in me.
Like, it's given like sexual assault vibe. It's like sexual assault on the internet, basically.
It's calm.
Yeah,
it's the calm version.
It's the calm version of sexual assault. Because if you're telling me in person you would like just keep heckling me down if I were to walk away from you.
Oh yeah, oh yes, it's giving like those guys that be like hackling you, like
at the corner, like, and then when you just don't say nothing to them, or you turn them down, they like bum ass, like
literally going off and like cussing you clean, like you hit them or you killed their mother or something. Like, damn, nah. All right, my next red flag would be not matching energy. I need somebody to also reciprocate, and I just need to have the energy that I give matched immediately. Yeah. So if you're not matching my energy, oh, you can go. You can go.
Texting, like, it could be anyone.
Oh my God, no! I hate texting. I hate it because
it's so dry sometimes.
Yo, like, don't sit here and say, okay, this is another red flag, but still, like, if we're texting and you have not asked me one question out of my 30 questions, you're gone.
Like, they're acting like they're in an interview or something. Like,
yo,
bro, we trying to get to know each other. We trying to be friends. Like, whatever you're trying to be with them, like,
yo, people really don't ask you nothing. If you can sit there and ask them 500 questions, 50 questions, and they will literally answer every single one of them and then not ask you one.
And they're the first people to be like,
I need friends. You don't know I want to go out. All my friends are black.
And that's T.
And that's the T. That's the
T. Oh, and I want to add something to the last red flag I said. With that person that keeps texting you down, especially if they know you're in a relationship and they keep doing that, never give them a chance in the future.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. No, because if you give them a chance, they're going to do you dirty. They're going to do you dirty. I promise you. I promise you, because they can literally. Thank you, Jennifer, for bringing that up. When I tell you, you can sit here and they'll ring you down, like they obsessed. And then once you give them the chance, they will throw it all away. Yep. It's crazy. How, like,
those are the ones that is gonna do it the worst.
They're going to do you dirty and then some, and then you're gonna be like, wow, I really gave a bum a chance.
Yep.
And you're gonna be sick. Oh my goodness.
If there's anyone that you're thinking about talking to that you haven't talked to, trying to not give them a chance for some reason, and you don't know what the reason is, just a gut feeling. Trust your gut.
Trust your gut. There's a reason why you're not fucking with them. There's a whole entire reason your gut literally is like, oh, I'm not really into them. Trust it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Another red flag is someone trying to only see you past a certain time. Like,
I'm not your sneaky link. I promise you.
Yo, like,
I promise you.
I promise you. Like, that is not gonna happen. Like,
I am not your sneaky link.
Throw that nigga away. Why is he still in rotation? Girl,
but, like,
I want to date. I want to do something during the day. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not no night owl. I'm not no vampire. I'm not staying up all night. What?
This one? Oh. They're so cute. I think they're eyeshadow, I think.
Yeah, I'm feeling so cute and girly.
Yeah.
I love makeup. So my next red flag would definitely be someone being too possessive.
Did you?
Come say hi to the camera. This is my sister. She's being antisocial. It's fucking weird. My next red flag is what's it called? Being too possessive with me. It's like I had this one friend and they would constantly try to like pull me to the side and like pull me away from my group. And if you really know me, like I really like to socialize with everybody in the group. I like to, like, if I'm in a group setting, I'm talking to everybody in the group. I'm going around and seeing like how everybody is. Like I don't really like to just focus on one person and have private, intimate conversations while we're like at an event or something. But this girl, she loved to like pull me to the side and like always have like her little side conversations with me. I don't know. I really don't know why, but that right there is a major red flag, because it's just like, why are you only trying to single me out, or why are you only trying to grab me to the side? Like, if we're in a group setting, keep it like that.
It's giving clicky, but
yeah,
like
I'm not a click kind of girl.
But she's not a click type of person, so it's like I'm trying to enjoy my time with the group. Like if we go out as a group, we're going out to have fun with everybody. We're not over here to have separate like private conversations for the whole time with one person.
Yeah, and if it's like if we're okay, if it's like a situation where it's like we're sitting next to each other at like a dinner or something, of course
that's different.
Yeah, that's like a different situation. But it'd be like we're out and about. I'm not gonna stop. Like, you know how we're all walking as a group and talking as a group? She would like kind of just pull me back, and then we would walk separately from the group, and it's just like it's giving exclusivity. Yeah. I don't like that. And I also like, when applying it to a relationship, I don't like when people are like too possessive of what I'm doing or where I'm going or like who I'm with. Like,
yeah, I don't like that either, because it just shows that it's like I'm my own person outside of this friendship and relationship. I'm my own person. Yeah. If I want to do something, I'm gonna do it.
That's actually more pretty. Oh, so pretty. But yeah, like, you can't police people in relationships. I'm not saying you can't ask any questions either. That's literally not it. It's more so just like when people are like, you can't have any friends besides me.
That's a red flag.
That's
like,
too possessive.
That's too possessive. The next red flag that I'm gonna tell. So this one is actually also a pet peeve of mine, and this goes with relationships and friendships. I hate when someone is like so heavy on social media about, like, you know how people like repost memes or tweets and stuff, and it's like talking about how good of a how good of a communicator they are, like basically reposting things of like favorable traits of somebody.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like they'll post it thinking that it applies to them,
yes,
but they're not like that,
bro. Like they'll repost something and you literally talk to them and they're the worst person ever. And it's just like, that's a red flag, because they're trying to portray to everyone else that don't really know them that there's something that they're not. And to me, that is just fake, and it's also phony. It's phony.
Like, why are we lying?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like why are we lying? Like who are we trying to put a show on?
Like those tweets that go viral, and it'll be like, oh, I love talking it out with people. I love, you know, coming full circle with people, and, you know, digging down deep to the problem and expressing my feelings and stuff like that.
Anytime you bring up an issue, they can't talk.
Anytime you bring up something to them, it's either a stone wall, or you're getting gaslit. Yeah. So it's like, where is this communication that you're saying you have? Like, I want that person, because this is not given.
This is a facade. There is no person.
There is none. And it's just like, bro, stop lying.
I'm gonna set my face. And now, liner. Another red flag is ghosting your friends when you're in a relationship. Ooh. Ghosting your friends when you're in a relationship.
That is a good one.
Please don't do it.
Because who you think is gonna be there when you're not in a relationship anymore? Not your friends now, because
you ain't got none.
You know?
You was sitting here coupled up under your bae, and then all of a sudden now, oh man, I ain't got nobody to talk to. Like my girls, they're not talking to me no more. Duh. What you thought was gonna happen?
Like, you never spoke to them when you was in a relationship.
What are we gonna talk about now? Because now you're gonna just come to me with said person drama.
That's also a character flaw. I feel like doing something like that, it's a character flaw, because it's like you feel like you can only
fixate on one person.
Yeah, you only gotta fixate and show your attention and dedication and feelings to one person when you have multiple people in your life. It could be friends, it could be family. You have so many different people in your life, but you have to fixate and only communicate with one person every single day, all day, every day. That's a character
Isn't
flaw.
That like insanity?
True, it is.
Like, I understand it, but it's like you can also have that healthy balance of talking to your friends and being around your friends too. Like, don't neglect your friends. Like, talk to them.
I'm sorry.
Check up on your friends, make sure they're good too. Like, it's not just your partner, and it's not just you guys in that relationship. You have people in your life that care about you. Care back.
And another thing,
match their energy. Care back.
Why is that the only time you talking to your friends is when you in cahoots with the not cahoots, when you beefing with your man? Like, why is that the only time you want to talk to your friends? Like, you just
and then you disappear when everything's okay.
So
girl, you just ignored it,
right? The only time you're talking to your friends is when it's like bad vibes, basically, and you're sad.
I'm not your therapist, I'm not your consultant, I'm not your assistant, baby. I am your friend, and treat me as such.
Do whatever you gotta do, but just know it's a red flag, and don't think it's pink. It's red, it's black, it's
burning,
charred.
It's literally on freaking fire as we speak. Yeah. I think this will be my last red flag, because I can't think of anything else right now. Not taking an interest in someone's day, or like taking an interest in what they're talking about, or like what like you're interested in, or anything. Like, that right there is just like a big red flag for
and
me.
It's also hurtful. Like, that hurts
right?
too, because it's like you're interested in them, and you want to know what they were doing during the day. You want to know what they're even doing with their life. You want to know just little things. You want to know everything about them, because you're trying to get to know them, and they're basically not trying to get to know you. And it's just
not
like
asking you questions back. Like, you say something, it's just like, oh yeah,
like they just give you an answer, and then like they wait for you to ask another question.
Yeah, like it'll get dry if you don't like. And that's another red flag, dry texting.
Bro, if I have to be the one to make sure it's not dry,
hold the conversation,
I'm out. Like, that's a red flag, because what am I doing with that in the long run?
Why am I always having to keep the conversation going? And why is the conversation always only on you? There's two people here having a conversation. Somebody gonna have to ask a question about me. Like, I can't keep bringing up questions and then answering them myself. Like, I hate doing that.
Bro, I hate that.
It's like, you'll ask like, oh, what's your favorite color? Red. And then you have to be like, you'll wait for an answer. They will not ask you, I promise you. You're gonna have to be like, well, I like the color pink as well. And they're like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Quickest way to get me off your case. Quickest way. I'm not about to press a question out of you. Like, I'm not gonna press a conversation out of anybody. Like, honestly, you can leave me alone for all of that.
Yeah.
I said what I said. Leave me alone. If you're not gonna ask me no questions, or
I said what I said.
I said what I
And what you say was some. Let me stop. It wasn't. It's not. It's not bull. It's not bull. We're basically done with our makeup.
Yeah, I finished before Jen. Quick with it. Quick with it. So pretty.
We ate the girl.
Always do. When you're a makeup baddie.
Alright guys, so that is it for this video. We did our red flags and it was a lot, but I hope you guys took some notes. I hope you guys, if you're in something right now and you heard one of these red flags,
run, girl, run.
But for real, actually comment down below any red flags that you have that we missed, or if you relate to any of the red flags we said. Make sure to comment down below and let me know. But yeah, so that's it with the video. Make sure to follow Cass on IG and TikTok. I'll put them down in the
period. Follow my TikTok, y'all. Blow my shit up.
Blow the shit up. That is it. Our makeup came out so cute.
Get a close up.
I never do eyeshadow, but I did it today and I really like it.
It's pretty dope.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl Jenna Chroma, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.